Hello, doll lovers. It's Ruby Red's World of Dolls, and welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that all is well, fantastic, and fabulous your way. Guys, yes, I did it. But let me say this. This guy was on my list, but only when he went on a good price deal, okay? Because I already had the face sculpt. You guys already know that. So I wasn't in a rush to add this doll. But I said that if he went on sale, I was definitely going to add him to my collection because he was dressed in the attire. And sometimes the attire is worth getting the doll, right? So I'm not going to go into all the depths of it, but a not so great situation ended up working out in my favor, and I ended up with this doll for $0. So no charge to me. So that is the reason why he's here, because a situation worked out in my favor that I could get him for $0. I've been with Amazon for a long time, but now, do they screw up your packages when they send them out? No, with no care. Yeah, but I've never had an issue with my account, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So to make things right, they did. Okay, so it worked out that I have Terrence. So I have the holiday Terrence, my holiday Terrence. He's the holiday Ken. I do not remember his original number when he was released. I can't remember, but I was always curious at what difference was going to be, because when we have collector heads, the collector heads are supposed to be a little more different. They're supposed to be collector quality. So I was very curious to see that, because clearly on the pictures we could see that that there was the dolls were very much alike, but the naked one on the model Muse body is my original Terrence. He is the Fashionista Terrence. And then I've already, I swapped their bodies and stuff. So this is the collector head here in the tux. I didn't want any confusion. But, I can still, even if they were both naked and I put both heads down, I could tell which head was which, because there is a subtle difference in the skin tone, and it is a little difference in the heads. I can't describe it, but there are differences. And that's why I wanted to do this video, so that you guys that were riding the fence or was curious about it, now you know for a fact what the differences are. And like I said, I'm not sure how well it shows on the camera. And then sometimes my Fashionista Ken Terrence could have came, it's just not, it's just, you guys know what I'm trying to say, but I did want you guys to see that. So we do not have, unfortunately, a made to move body in this skin tone. I don't know why Mattel is messing around with the Ken made to move body, especially when it comes to the darker skin tone made to move bodies. We do not have the Nubrin. This is the deal with the articulated ankles. The dolls don't always give you standing quality. All right, so we do not have a made to move body in this skin tone. Mattel has not given us they have given us two very, very popular, handsome, darker skin tone Kens, but not made to move bodies to match them. This skin tone here, I would love it. I wish Mattel would do it. Give us a made to move body for this skin tone. And the Nubian skin tone, the Ken Fashionista that we got there. He has a body that is very articulated, but it's not a perfect match. But it's not even a good match, but it's a match that I'm willing to live with, because I want him on a articulated body. And he wears a hoodie all the time, and as long as he doesn't put his hands completely on his face, it's not so obvious. But hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that we get it, that it happens. But the bodies that I'm using are those great soldier bodies that you can get. But you guys can see, I wanted them side by side. I have Terrence on the original Fresh Squad body. I bought the body when they released Terrence, because I like him so much. I mean, he's so handsome. I wanted him on a body. But the thing is, though, with the Fresh Squad body, the pants do not close in the back. You know, the guys are more broader in the waist. The body is wider in the waist. So, and you guys know the Modern Muse bodies are always built different. I mean, they are awesome made bodies, but they don't have any posable joints, and it makes it so boring to, you know, to do anything with. But that's the downfall with the body. But you can't see it because his jacket covers it up. Everything else fits fine. You know, he fits fine. But stand up, Terrence. But I did want to give you guys a comparison up close and in person with these guys. I'm going to give it to you again before I move on to my next topic. There's a difference in the eyes. It's a very noticeable difference, you know. And I think I had this discussion. I hate blocking the girls like that. I had this discussion. I'm going to take that Terrence out. I had this discussion with a couple of you guys in the comments. I had this discussion with you guys about the head. That was what we discussed. You know, that it would be worth it because it would be it would be a collector size head. So there you go. And there is a difference for me. I'm okay with it. All right. So then I was out this weekend with my girls, and I stumbled across finally some of the most recent, nearest Barbie fashion packs. So here is the first one. This is the single pack. We got the purse, the shoes, and this dress. I really like it. I like it. Barbie pink, you know, that's what we got. And then we got this second one here. I love those shoes. I like those jellies. That's what they are. They're jellies. And I think this is a skirt and then a long sleeve top and the headband. And then we got this one. Now, these are the single packs, but there's still more that I'm missing. But I'm going to have fun hunting them down. This is a pair of shorts. You got the tee, and you got the sneakers, and you got those glasses that I hate. I don't like those glasses. And then we got the double pack. Now, I'm really disappointed with this double pack, and I don't know why Mattel did this. But we normally do get one pair of shoes with the double pack. We didn't get it this time. We got the two dresses, we got the little bracelet, and we got the sunglasses. And I love these glasses, but I have quite a few pair of that color and that style. But I do love the style and the print of this dress. This one is okay. But I was disappointed that we didn't get a pair of shoes, because we normally get one pair of shoes that you have to share between both outfits. But we didn't get it that time. But, you know, I'm glad to have them. I had a lot of fun when I saw them, and I was like, so awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my little reel. And then, because you guys know I'm loving the Kens, and since that's what we're talking about, the Kens, I pre-ordered this book on Amazon a while back, and it ended up shipping out quite earlier than I expected. When I got the notification that my order had shipped, I'm like, what order? I haven't ordered anything. So then I opened the email, and it was this book. It's a smaller version of a book, What Would Ken Do? What I've learned from life and Barbie. It's a really cute little book. I like it. Here's the back of it. It's hardcover. And, you know, the inside pages. And, you know, we got to show Ken some love. There's another one coming out as well. More pricier than this one. And I'm probably going to get it too. It's a pre-order as well. But, you know, I really like this. Really like the book. I don't want to give a spoiler alert. I know a lot of you, when you get books, you don't want to see it. You want to see it the first time yourself. But I have read it already. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to add it to my bookcase here of my favorite books. I have so many Barbie books. But I got this. This is available on Amazon right now if you're interested in it. But it's just a little information about Ken. real facts. And it's really, really cute. And I wanted to get that. So I wanted that. You know, we got to show Ken some love. And it seems like they're trying to show him some love. So, yes, I opened her. I know. This is the president. This is the next wave of movie dolls that have been released. You guys know they are available right now. I ordered her from Amazon. And she's beautiful. You know, we got the president from the first Barbie movie release dolls, but we did not get the original actress's face sculpt. Though the doll is beautiful, I'm looking at her right now. She's still in the box. I haven't unboxed any of my movie dolls, any of them. I wanted to wait to see how I was going to display them. Some of them I do not want to unbox. I want to keep them in the box. But I did get all the Kens because they ended up going on sale. But I did not get all of the Barbies and all the different outfits. I didn't get Barbie in the night that the president wore this outfit. I didn't, because they sold out so fast. And you know, I was trying to get them, but I didn't, and I just moved on. But I had to have her. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the other ones. You know, it depends on if they're still here around, if they go on sale. You guys know how it goes. But some dolls I'm not willing to wait. I wasn't willing to wait for her to go on sale. And I did unbox her when she came. I did not do a review. I'm sorry. But she is so beautiful. Love it. Love. She's on the athletic collectors made to move body. Which is less articulation, but to me just is enough. She doesn't have the articulated ankles. She doesn't have the twist and turn at the thigh or the elbow or the chest articulation. But isn't she beautiful? So she's gorgeous. Beautiful soft hair. This is the view from the back. And yes, she does come with her stand. I unboxed her and played around with her a little bit. And she's been sitting here on my desk, just, you know, smiling from ear to ear. The likeness, did they not capture her likeness? Yes, they did. She's beautiful. So she's here in Ruby Red's World of Dolls unboxed. And I'm loving it. And like I said, I'm going to unbox some of my movie dolls once I decide how I'm going to do that. But I mainly came in this video to share with you guys the update on the Kens. I know that so many of you were wondering. So now you see it. Now you have it. So that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to stick to my plan. I've been seeing a lot of things on sale and I'm not buying them. I'm really proud of myself, guys. I do have a Temu order that's supposed to come either tomorrow or Tuesday. I have went back to work. Last week was my first week back. Worked every day. Professional development. All that sitting down. It bothered my back and my shoulders. Because no matter how comfortable those chairs are, and sometimes they're not comfortable, sitting down all day, it's just not my thing. You know, I just don't. Because even when I'm at work, I do not sit. Very rarely am I sitting. I'm in my classroom. I am constantly moving. I sit whenever I'm eating my lunch. And I sit whenever I'm working one-on-one with one of my students. But even then, sometimes I'm standing up. But I survived it. We had some good PD. It was good to be back. It was good to see my coworkers. I have two new principals. We got a new principal, a new assistant principal. And, you know, I'm seeing some really good things in 25-26 school year. Yes, this is 25-26 school year. Oh, my goodness. Yes, it is. Guys, my retirement is so close. So going back to work was fine. So the kids don't come back until the 14th. I think our kids come back. The high school comes back on Thursday. And guys, tell you what, I'm eyeballing the Smart Doll site, because if you guys aren't keeping up with the news and stuff and that's going on around in the country, I try not to bring the politics to the channel. But sometimes if the politics is affecting my hobby, then, you know, I have to bring it up. You know, these tariffs are really going to affect us a lot. You know, it already affected a lot with the AliExpress and the Temu. But they found a way around that. But that's getting ready to be done and gone. And shopping is going to be a lot more expensive when we order from other places. And I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm really trying to figure out, because I do want another smart doll. And there's so many other things on the site that I was planning on getting, spreading it out because everything's so expensive, that I wanted to get. I wanted to get more. I wanted to get hand packs for my girls in each color. It was always my plan to get each skin tone at least T. I did want to add T to my collection, but I don't know if that's going to happen right now. I'm trying to see if I can work another smart doll in my budget before, because if you want it, and you want it, and you know that at the end of the month the price to get that doll is going to cost you at least $150 more. This is fees. This is fees and stuff on top of the already expensive doll that you want. It's a lot to think about, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm not saying that after the tariffs kick in, I won't order more, but you know, I don't know. It's something to think about. And you guys just need to look into that. I'm just putting that out there. You know, even with shopping with Temu and AliExpress, I've ordered some things, not because I was trying to beat that, but because I found some things that were very interesting that I wanted to share and add to my collection here too. But it's going to make me be more creative with my hobby, because you're going to have to, I'm going to focus more on creating things. I'm going to focus more on my sewing for my dolls, more crafts and things, you know, making it more fun and stuff. But I really do hate that. You know, I wish that something would change, and maybe something will. But we're getting ready to feel in our wallets what all of everybody else has always felt. But you know, that's just been one of our perks of being here in the United States with the, I guess you call it the free trade, you know, where we don't have to pay all those fees and stuff. But we're getting ready to face it, and it's gonna make me not buy as much. You know, it has nothing to do with being able to afford it. It's just one of those things where, is it even wise? You know, is it even worth it? That's when it's going to have to boil down to it. You know, it's going to have to be one of those things where you're going to have to make bigger purchases so those fees don't hit you so bad, I guess. I don't know. But guys, I just wanted to pop in with the update with the holiday Ken, because I promised that, and show you guys my new gal back here, the president, and my new little fashion packs, and just wanted to touch base. Don't want to disappear. I went back to work, but I'm going to still try to do a video here, there, and not disappear. All right, guys, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We are Ruby Red's World of Dolls there. Continue being awesome, fantastic, and fabulous. And I will see you awesome, amazing people in my next video.